Welcome Virgo to the channel. How's it going? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. So I like to jump right in. I'm not really one of those like small talk tarot card readers, so I hope you don't mind. I'm kind of socially awkward, so I just jump in. So anyway, I'm getting ready to do October monthly reads, you guys, and I'm going to be using the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition, and I'm doing an intuitive read. So hopefully this resonates with you. If it doesn't, you might need a private reading, or feel free to check out any other tarot card reader on YouTube. I actually follow a few myself, and sometimes one reader I'm just not connecting with that month, but I'll check out again because, you know, I enjoy the person. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope the reading connects with you. So you could let me know what you think down below in the comments. I do look forward to your comments. I respond to everybody, you know. And anyway, if you could like, share, and subscribe, guys, that really helps me on the channel to keep me going. I'm just really struggling with the shuffle right now, so I'm trying to concentrate and talk. I can't do two things at once, so anyway. Okay, so I'm going to do one more shuffle, and let's just hop right into your reading right now. One more shuffle. I say one, but I always mean two. So, okay, I'm going to pull cards. We'll talk here, and then about halfway through, I'll angle the camera down so you guys can see how the cards look on the tarot table. So, and I actually just pulled two cards at the same time. So this is kind of interesting, guys. I've pulled 2 3s here for you. So if you're an angel number person, you might want to check that out. I think it's not a bad idea to actually keep a pad of paper and a pen, or, you know, unless you have a really good memory, and write down things that might resonate that you might want to research later. So we've got 2 3s here. We've got the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. So it's kind of like, you know, dark and light, 2 halves of the same coin. Did that make sense? I don't feel like it did. But over here you've got pain, and over here you've got joy. It's kind of like the, you know, those masks for, the one is really happy and one is really sad. So I feel like you could be hiding some pain from somebody or everybody, you know, and showing like best foot forward, ta-da, here I am, I'm happy, everything's so awesome, but on the inside, I'm getting the words like bleeding internally. You know, 3 of Swords, this represents usually a pain that was inflicted by somebody close to you. You know, the closer you are to somebody, the greater the ability that they have to hurt you. But I feel like you're suffering in silence right now, from what I'm seeing. Excuse me. So, and then we have the 4 of Coins. So the 4 of Coins represents missing an opportunity. No, it doesn't. It represents, sorry, I was thinking 4 of Cups. It represents anxiety about the future and kind of holding on to things. Like, and this could be related to money, but right now I'm just getting the sense that you're sort of holding yourself in because you don't want somebody to see the real you somehow. 4 of Coins in a lot of decks, it shows some really anxious character holding on to a bunch of pentacles, like, oh no, they're mine, you can't have them. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here, is like, oh, well, these are my feelings and I can't show them to you. I'm afraid of what will happen if I show you how deeply someone hurt me, or, you know, that someone hurt you. Just some reason that you're keeping up some facade and keeping the real pain here to yourself. I'm just getting the sense that you're worried that if somebody sees who you really are, that they'll leave. All right, let's keep pulling cards here. So we've got the Ace of Cups. So you definitely have an opportunity to start talking. Ace of Cups brings an opportunity, a really big emotional opportunity to share. It could be a new beginning for you. you know, your cup runneth over here, you know, the sun's shining down on you. But internally, you know what, I'm just gonna move the camera down here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, just one quick second. Okay, so here we go. So internally, it's like, you know, the heart is in pain, feeling anxiety, and on the exterior, it's like, yeah, everything's cool. Yeah, I'm doing great. And I'm not really sure why you're doing this, why you're putting on some sort of show. You could be hoping to resurrect something with somebody with the Ace of Cups, new beginning coming in here. Could also represent, you know, a new addition to your family. Let's keep going here. Oh, I really messed that up. This is the one thing about this angle I'm not a big fan of. It's like super embarrassing sometimes. But anyway, oh, that was beautiful. Redemption. Okay, what's going on with, I was drawn to Ace of Cups right away, and I wanted to change my mind, but I can't do that. So Two of Wands. I feel like you're at a crossroads here, guys. You've got the new beginning here, and the Two of Wands, it kind of represents being at the start of a journey, you know, and looking at two different directions and deciding which way to go and which way is going to bring you the most happiness. So we've got the Knight of Swords here. The Knight of Swords. So it's kind of like you're being asked to wait a little bit longer. I don't think you're seeing the reality of a situation. I'm seeing a lot of emotion is caught up in something, and you're expending a lot of your own energy and trying to impress somebody else. And it's like you're feeling anxious, that they might see a part of you and be repelled or something like that. But what I'm seeing here is that actual energy is from the other person, and you're feeling that, and they're the one putting on a false front. And if you were to wait a little bit, something is about to be exposed here. I'm going to pull one more card over all of these. So you've got the King of Swords. So King of Swords is definitely asking you to like leave emotion out of a decision here. I feel like you guys are kind of mirroring another sign. I did a reading, like kind of, it's like there's a lot of people in this kind of situation. Just getting the same vibration here, and I can't remember what sign it was. It's like really eerie. It's like there's this falseness around you, and you can't see it, but it's pushing you. I think what I'm seeing here is, oh, this is really confusing, and I'm seeing your confusion. I see somebody around you who isn't showing you who they really are. And I feel like you're misinterpreting that energy and you're matching it. You're taking it as something against you, but it's them trying to hide something, and them trying to hide something is making you feel inferior. So you're putting on a false front to match it. And it's like you're not talking about it, but your energies are matching. And the person that you're most anxious around right now, they're anxious around you, because I believe what I'm seeing here is that they're hiding something from you. And you're trying to impress them, but there's a secret on their half. And it's causing all this really weird energy around you when you guys are together, and it's making you anxious. And you're not able to see this person clearly because of your anxiety. And you're not sure what to do here, and you think that you're doing all this work to make things better, but it's not your work to do. It's your, what I'm seeing here with the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords, it's your job to dial back the emotion, because you're overflowing with it. With the Ace of Cups, it's like, you know, like when you have your first crush, or like basically anytime you get a crush, and well, I don't know if it's the same for you, but I act a fool, you know, nervous wreck, and I'm seeing like that being ignited in you when you're around somebody. It could be your boss, you know, it could be whatever that dynamic is, wherever you get close to somebody and you start like, oh, you know, and you're acting like, you know what I'm saying, what I'm getting at. Just like totally unsure of yourself and skittish and putting on like, you know, oh, la la la, everything's cool. Because you're trying to impress them. They're the one that you need to be most cautious about. They're the one that you need to dial back that emotion and sort of see them in a clearer way, because there's something going on under their skin that you need to be aware of. So yeah, it's the Five of Cups here with the Three of Swords. So this could be somebody that came back into your life. Like it could be a friend or a family member. It could even be an ex, but it's definitely somebody that they kind of know how to push your buttons. It could be somebody that you talked to a long time ago and they kind of led you on. I feel like you're being led on here by somebody and you're not aware of it because there's some sort of other pull going on here. You know, and how weird dynamics can be within people and relationships. But you've got the Three of Swords here with the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups, when you see this, it goes on about how you feel upset about something that happened in the past, and you can see the pain here. You know, you can see the pain with the Three of Swords, and it's somebody that got close enough to you to really kind of like gut you and take a little piece of your heart away. And there's tears here, and this is, I really see that this is how you feel internally, but on the outside, I think you really want to make things better. And what I'm seeing here, and this is a general reading, guys, so it's not going to apply to all of you. This is probably not the person that you want to be doing all this work for. They have to do the work. They have to come at you a different way. And honestly, somebody that is good for you to be around isn't going to make you feel all like up in arms and anxious and like, you know, a flutter, like a Twitter with, oh, you know, you're so good looking. You wouldn't feel like that around somebody that you're naturally supposed to be with, you know. The people that you're meant to be around, that are supposed to be in your tribe or your clique or whatever, they're going to make you feel at ease. You'll feel comfortable with them. So that's your internal guidance system going off. It's going off the Richter, guys. You know, if you get closer to somebody and you start to feel all jangly and you sort of misinterpret that as being excited, like that's not the way it should be. The people that you are meant to be with, where you're on the same vibration and you're soulmates, like no matter what the dynamic is, soulmates are more than just a love relationship. Just one sec. Your true tribe will put you at ease. Like when you get into somebody's aura and you feel like everything is soothed and connected, those are the people that are meant for you. And there's a difference between being excited and being anxious. And getting to know your most intimate emotions will help you detect what or who you should be around. And yeah, I'm seeing that you're reflecting things off of somebody else, and it's to your detriment here. You've got a lot of swords here, guys. lot of swords. So there's definitely a problem going on here. Like these guys, they look hello suspicious. Like, you know, look at these guys, the way they're peering out here. And this is what the energy I'm seeing is coming from you that you're masking, you know, and it's because of this. Or maybe you've met somebody that reminds you of somebody, but it's the same situation and your alarm bells are going off because of what happened here with the Three of Swords. And meanwhile, your internal guides, your guides are like your spirit guides and everybody. Hold on for a second. So there's this hilarious meme where like it talks about your spirit guides after they've been trying to connect with you and warn you, and they're like, there they go again. Like this is kind of your angelic team, like your higher self, your angel guides, your, you know, your spirit guides. And they're all like, dude, come on, man. Like we're giving you all these kind of signals and you're kind of blowing them off because of something superficial. So really tune in, listen to these guys. They're popping up in your reading right now for a reason, right? You know, and you've got 5 of Cups, 4 of Coins, 3 of Swords. Are you kidding me right now? So it looks kind of happy, but there's something more under the surface, you guys, and you need to tune into these guys. Look at them. They're like, hello, 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 hello. Like they're really trying to reach you, you know? So again, like really start paying attention to that internal warning system, the bells going off. Like if you start to feel like, ooh, you know, oh, I do declare around somebody, you know, that's not normal, you know, when you feel like, oh, such a good vibe and we really match. That's what you're looking for, guys. I hope this was a interesting or entertaining reading. I hope this helps you guys if you're feeling a little bit confused and maybe considering somebody that really messed you up in the past back into your life. Think twice, guys. Think really carefully. Think with your head, not just with your heart, okay? Because sometimes you need to protect your heart, and I see that this is one of those times. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'll see you guys later. Many blessings. Love you. Bye.